Begin the bracha. Start off with the bracha. Then we'll start off many sikhs with these words. Begin the bracha. He mentioned the sefer right over here, which is called Var Malchus. Chidushim will be Yurim Beruchas Malachim Brokim Dalef Yud Beis. The Rambam has the last two brokim of the whole Rambam. The Rambam has 14 books. The last book, the 14th book, Sefer Shoiftim all the way in the end. There's a part that's called Hilchas Malachim. The last two brokim of Hilchas Malachim that Rebbe pointed out in many times that an old prince, the last two brokim are called not only Hilchas Malachim or Malchamis, there's an added two words, Umelech HaMashiach. The Rambam has two brokim. Perikid Aleph, the Rambam talks about Melech HaMashiach, a person Mashiach. What is Melech HaMashiach? Who's Melech HaMashiach? It proves from the Torah that he's going to come. And Perek Yud Beis, the 12th Perek, the next Perek is about Yemois HaMashiach. The way the world is going to look when Melech HaMashiach comes. There's the person and the world, the way the world is going to look. Why should someone learn this sefer? This sefer is everything that the Rebbe explained all the years on the last two parakim of the Rambam. The way the Rebbe explained these two parakim. Why should someone learn these two parakim? Why should someone learn this sefer? And in general, why should someone learn about Mashiach? Why should someone set a time to learn about Mashiach? Why should someone come to Mashiach here? He wants to learn Gemara, he wants to learn other things. Why should someone learn about Mashiach? And why this sefer specifically? What's so special about this? So we'll start from the basics. The Rambam, in the beginning of Perek Yud Aleph, he writes, V'chol mi she'ein ma'amin boi. Anyone that does not believe in him, in the person Melech HaMashiach that is going to come, even if someone does believe that Mashiach is going to come, but he's not waiting for Mashiach, he's not only denying all the other prophets, all the other Navim, he's considered a koifer, a denier in Chumash and in Moshe Rabbeinu. Where does Mashiach start? Not from the Lubavitcher Rebbe, and not from Chassidus Chabad, and not from the Rambam. The Rambam says someone that doesn't believe in Mashiach or wait, he's koifer by Torah of Moshe Rabbeinu in the Chumash and in Moshe Rabbeinu. Because the Torah itself speaks about Mashiach. What does it mean someone believes in Mashiach? The Rambam says you have to believe in Mashiach. You have to wait for Mashiach. You ask a guy, you believe in Mashiach? You're waiting for Mashiach. What is this Mashiach that you're believing in? What is Mashiach exactly? There's a story, they say the name of the Alter Rebbe. They asked the Rebbe, when is Mashiach going to come? So he answered, the Mashiach that everyone is waiting for is never going to come. And the Mashiach that is going to come, no one is waiting for. What's the point of this story? Now the Rebbe is saying, yeah, there's a Mashiach that's going to come, that no one is waiting for it. And people are waiting for Mashiach. But that Mashiach that people are waiting for, he's never going to come. Ask, are you waiting for Mashiach? Yeah, for sure. There's a famous joke, a story, however you want to categorize it, that there was a millionaire, a very rich person, that was many people invested in him in his stocks. People gave him money in order to get back from him a bigger percent. One day someone goes up to him and says, I want back all the money I invested in you. Okay, he gives him back his money. About a week later, this guy went bankrupt, he lost all his money, and everyone was very sad and upset. Tons of people invested, gave him money, and now he has nothing to give them. And everyone was crying. But one guy was happy. This guy that a week before told him to give him back the money. So everyone was looking at him and saying, why is this guy not upset? Why isn't he crying? So they asked him, you didn't lose your money also? You didn't invest in him? He said, I did. But last week I asked him to give me back the money. So they asked him, what do you want? Nothing. How did you know to ask him back for the money? He said, it's very, very simple. This guy, a millionaire, comes to show and he starts crying by the Aron Kodesh. Eibishter, send Mashiach right away. He's down very, very throne for Mashiach. So this guy that was there, he said, if this millionaire that has whatever he needs, Kashmir is a rich guy, all of a sudden he's davening for Mashiach, he wants Mashiach to come. That means this guy's losing his pants soon, and I better take all my money back. So that's why he asked him for the money. Which means people daven for Mashiach when they have tzoris, when they have problems. You see people are talking about Mashiach, there has to be that there's some problem happening over here. Therefore, he's davening for Mashiach. Which means, how do people look at Mashiach? And a person that's going to take care of everyone's tzoris. So if a guy is davening for Mashiach, and you see some millionaire davening, so this guy may be someone sick over here, and he's about to die, so he's davening for Mashiach, because that's the only cure. So what's Mashiach? A good doctor. If he would have a good doctor, he wouldn't daven for Mashiach. So this is what the Alter Rebbe is saying. The Mashiach that people are waiting for is not going to come. Which means people never learned about Mashiach, don't know what Mashiach is. And they fabricate some Mashiach, some Baba Mises. They picture this, that. And this is what they're believing in, that this is going to come. This is what they're waiting for. And he said, this is never going to come. So the Rebbe explains, this is why the Rambam wrote two broken. And I say for Allah's Lachoyre, I met some Litvish, he's not Litvish actually, but he's a Rosh Yeshiva of the Yeshiva of Mir in Eretz Yisrael. There's the biggest yeshiva in the world. I think there's 7,000 Talmidim over there, maybe more. So I met him. I asked him, I wanted to give him the Sefer. So he told me he holds that Mashiach is Yehi Munach Ad Sheyoh Yeleyoh. You guys do the Gemara. There's certain things it says you don't know what to do with it, so you leave it on the side till Yah he's going to come, and then when he's going to come, Yah is going to take care of it. So he says to learn about Mashiach is Yehi Munach Ad Sheyoh Yeleyoh. So the question is, why did the Rambam write these two prakim? The Rambam wrote it for nothing, that no one should learn it? What was the point of the Rambam? And a Sefer of Allah is to write two prakim to tell you what Mashiach is. The answer is, every Yid has a chiyuv, has an obligation. And now, today, before Mashiach comes, to wait for Mashiach. And to believe in Mashiach, first of all. How could you believe in something if you don't know what the thing is, Machlal? If you don't know what something is, how could you believe in it? If someone tells you, I want you to believe when they bring you a watermelon, you never saw a watermelon in your life, and you're picturing a banana, so you're, waiting, and I'm telling you, you should wait, and I'm going to bring you a watermelon. The guy's picturing a banana. Is he waiting for the watermelon now? How is he going to know that to actually fulfill his obligation to wait for the watermelon if he's going to learn about it, know what it is? So that's number one. You can't believe in something if you have no idea what the thing is, Bhagwan. That's why the Rebbe says that Rambam wrote these two prakim, because there's a chiyuv now. What this guy said, Yehi Munach Ad Sheyoh Yeleyoh, is called in the words of the Rambam, Kfida. Because you have an obligation, and not when Eliyahu comes, to start believing in Mashiach and waiting, before Mashiach comes. Before, when in the time of Golus, there's a chiyuv. Every Yid must believe in Mashiach, and you can only believe it if you know what it is. Who says you're believing in it, B'chalal? That's number one. Number two, you need to wait for Mashiach. How could someone wait for something? What does waiting for Mashiach mean? What does it mean? What does it mean to wait for Mashiach? So the Rebbe explains, waiting for something means that a person feels that he's missing something. If someone didn't eat, for example, say he's hungry and he wants to eat. If someone's didn't drink, if there's no air, there's no oxygen, the guy's waiting for air to come. He feels like he's missing something. So to Mashiach, a Yid needs to feel that he's missing something. that there's something that he does not have, and he wants that thing to come. What does it mean? A Yid is waiting for Mashiach. It means that a Yid wants Mashiach to come now. He feels in his heart, a feeling that he wants it to come. The only way a Yid can have this feeling that he wants Mashiach, he feels that he wants Mashiach to come, it's only also if he's going to learn about it and know what it is, then automatically he's going to understand that he's missing something. If Mashiach is only if Mashiach is only some added things, some ice cream, some additional things, so not necessarily you're going to wait for it. The Yid needs to feel like he's actually missing something, and you can only get this feeling that you're missing, like the explained in the Chassidus, the Rambam says this. How could a Yid love the Eibishter? It says, "V'ahavta es Hashem elakacha b'chol levacha v'chol nafshecha v'chol neidecha." You need to love Hashem more than you love these cookies and I don't know what. If the person love Hashem with your whole heart and your whole soul, how could a Yid come to love the Eibishter? The Rambam says, how could a Yid love Hashem? The only way a Yid could come to love Hashem is if he's going to learn about the Eibishter and think about the Eibishter. Guys learned a little Chassidus. There's Moichin and Midas. There's a person's Chochmah bin Adas, his brain, and his Midas is his feelings. A person on his own doesn't love the Eibishter. When someone's born, he's not loving Hashem. He loves what he sees. He doesn't love the Eibishter. He doesn't see the Eibishter. The only way, there's a certain system, is the Moichin, and if you're going to, the Moichin creates the Midas. A little baby, he likes candies. Why? Because he has a very small Moichin, a very small head, a very small brain. Therefore, he likes small things. But once he gets older and his brain gets more wider, he starts to understand that there's bigger things. So too, he wants in his heart, his feelings are also for bigger things. So too, how could someone come to love the Eibishter if a person's head is going to be busy with thinking how big Hashem is and how great Hashem is? So he's automatically going to want the Eibishter, which means he's going to love the Eibishter. He's going to want to connect to the Eibishter. He's going to love Hashem. When he thinks how great the Eibishter is, so too Mashiach. How could a Yid come to love Mashiach, to want Mashiach to come, to have a feeling for Mashiach? It only starts from the head. You will know today, and then you will bring it to your heart. You have to first have an understanding. So this is the very basic, simple. I didn't even start to talk about the Rebbe's sichos and the Rebbe's things. This is simple pshat in Rambam. A Yid has an obligation to wait for Mashiach, to love Mashiach. How could you come to love Mashiach and want Mashiach to come? Is only if you're going to learn about it and understand how great Mashiach is, then you're going to come to a feeling to want Mashiach. You understand what Mashiach is all about. You're not only going to want Mashiach because the Rebbe wants Mashiach. The Rebbe said, the Rebbe is in Chof Ches Nissen, this is already, now we're going to start to explain what the Rebbe says. Chof Ches Nissen, the Rebbe said, there's two things that's not understood. First of all, how could it be Mashiach didn't come? After all what we did, all the Torah and mitzvahs, all the shluchim, all the Baalei Tshuva, how is it possible that Mashiach didn't come? Number one. Number two, the second thing that Rebbe said is not understood, is how could it be that the Chassidim don't care about Mashiach? They don't care. For them, it's okay if Mashiach's not going to come tonight, if Mashiach's not going to come tomorrow, it's not going to come after tomorrow. We can stay in Goddess, relaxed, we're doing fine over here. And the Rebbe then said, don't tell me that you're screaming at the Mosai because you want Mashiach to come. The Rebbe says, you're doing me a favor. You're just screaming because I said. If you, how do I know you scream because I said? It's very simple, the Rebbe said. If you would scream because you want Mashiach, we wouldn't be in Goddess. Mashiach would have come. This itself, that Mashiach's name, is a proof that you're not really screaming. You're just doing me a favor. So the Rebbe wants that the desire for Mashiach shouldn't be because the Rebbe said, what does that mean? Because the Rebbe wants Mashiach. It means that you don't care that we're here in Goddess. You know, everything is good. You don't even know what Mashiach is. And the Rebbe says to say Mashiach now, so you're saying Mashiach now. So after that, the Rebbe said, what could he do? what he could do is give over the obligation to bring Mashiach to every single Yid. And every Yid's going to know that you don't rely on the Rebbe anymore. It's your private, personal business to bring Mashiach. And if a Yid is going to know that, then he will take Mashiach seriously, and he won't rely on anyone else. If you know someone else is taking care of something, so you can go to sleep, someone else is going to do it. If you know that this is something that you personally need to take care of, so you're going to take it serious. But what actually needs to be done? What exactly needs to be done? The Rebbe didn't say then what every single person should do. A few weeks later, the Rebbe explained what does he want exactly to be done. The Rebbe said, the Rebbe's words are, Haderech HaYeshara, the straight way. There's many ways according to Torah that one can bring Mashiach. It says, Ein Yisrael Nigolam Alad B'Tshuva, Yidden will be redeemed through Tshuva. It says, G'dol Lut Stakah Shem HaKarev says, Aguli, you're going to give it Stakah, brings the Gula closer. There's many Torah and mitzvahs someone can do to bring Mashiach. So maybe a guy's just going to learn Gemara all day, that's also going to bring Mashiach. So the Rebbe said, what is the straightest way? Which means from all the different ways of Torah, there's one way, the Rebbe said, that's a very easy way to bring Mashiach. And that's the fastest way from all the other ways in Torah. Anybody know what's this way? What? To learn about Mashiach exactly. The Rebbe says, Haderech HaYeshara Lazaris is Bias Mashiach Tzidkenu B'Pei Mamish Hu Alidei Shekol Echad Ve'echad Enoshim Noshem Ataf Yosef B'Limud HaTorah B'Chlal V'Yuchad B'Nei Mashiach. When everyone's going to learn about Mashiach, this is the easiest way to bring Mashiach. So after that, the Rebbe gave out his booklet to every single person, which in here, there are 4 sikhs of the Rebbe explaining the last 2 parakim of the Rambam, which talk about Mashiach. The Rebbe stood for 5 hours, gave every single person a booklet to learn what is Mashiach according to Halacha. And after that, we printed the Sefer, which is 700 pages of everything that the Rebbe spoke about and explained the last 2 parakim of the Rambam. And through learning these Yanim, this is the fastest way to bring Mashiach B'Poel Mamish. If anyone wants, the Sefer is on sale over here. It's at cost $30 in the store. If anyone's interested, it's $15 over here, half price. We should be zeicher that through the effort of Machlota to learn about Mashiach, we should see Mashiach take it from the Mamish.